if Russia-Ukraine wasn't enough, we have one more Middle Eastern conflict going on right
Yes,
now.
terrible.
What repercussions does such a thing have, or such a period have?
Yeah. Well, I've been doing this for a while. I've been doing it for over 40 years. And there have been lots of geopolitical crises. There have been some horrible regional wars. Fortunately, there haven't been any wars like World War I or World War II. You definitely don't want to invest in stocks in a world war. But we've seen that in the past, the geopolitical crises, as long as they're not of a disastrous, catastrophic scale, geopolitical crises have turned out to be buying opportunities. I mean, the war in Europe is horrible. And it certainly has it's the most serious war that has been occurred in Europe since World War II, and now it looks like this recent war between the Hamas and Israel, that looks like it's not going to be the kind that suddenly leads to a ceasefire and life goes on. It looks like it's going to have all sorts of geopolitical consequences. But so far, it doesn't look like it's spreading to the whole region. If it were to spread to Iran and Saudi Arabia and start to affect oil supplies, that would be a real serious problem, because all recessions in the past have really been associated with higher interest rates or higher oil prices. So again, I don't like saying that terrible geopolitical crises are buying opportunities for stocks. I don't like the idea of making money when people are suffering in some place of the world, but that happens to be the reality. And so what's interesting is so far we really haven't seen much of a reaction in global stock markets other than in the Middle East to the crisis in the Middle East. And again, that suggests that investors have concluded that geopolitical crises, as long as they're contained, are not reasons to get out of the stock market.